You can go to mysql.com and you can download it and install it, right? And if it asks for any dependencies, say like Visual C++ or something, right? So please also fulfill that requirement, right? And then you install it. Once it is installed, right? So while installation, you face some issue where it was asking to register or something. So you can just say no thanks and you can skip it, right? So and then once this client is there, so you just go to this database tab. Just click on database tab, Rahul and Pradatta.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and connect to database, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you have option connect to database. So you got it right. Now you see here it shows the host name as 127. Means what? What is that IP? That is localhost loopback. That localhost IP, right?
Right. Yes.
Now, what other thing you see important here? Username, right?
Yes.
And then the port number, you know, right? 3306, correct?
3306.
Right. So this is
Correct.
by default port is okay, right? Now you have the host name that needs to be replaced and the username needs to be replaced. So you have to find out the host name. Where do I go and find out?
In
On
the
our
database
RDS, yeah.
RDS.
You see this endpoint? This is what? Public DNS name, right? So this should be available, right, from the internet. This should be accessible. So I just copied this. You see the port number 3306 only, right? So this endpoint, right, this is unique. So just copy it. Everyone, this is running in 1B, AP South 1B, right? So just go to the workbench, connect to database, right? So there, in place of that host name, you just mention that endpoint. You see that endpoint is mentioned. Shweta, you're back.
Yes, sir. मेरा भी नहीं चला MySQL.
No problem. So you could not install it, right? So as
Yes.
of now, like no, three of us are having. One is mine, another is Rahul and Pradatta. So I have just informed how to get it installed later. So whenever you have your system available, please install it, right? So from mysql.com website, you can install it. So once you install it, this is just a client tool, right, for connecting to your database machine. So just concentrate here. So nothing else, just we went to this database and then we have chosen connect to database. We have gone to our RDS, MySQL, wherever our instance is there. Here you see endpoint is mentioned, RDS hyphen this path. Now that we have it, we have mentioned that. Now we have to focus on the username. Username was not root. Username was MySQL master for me. Yeah, I
Okay.
mentioned MySQL master, and port is of course what 3306.
3306.
So I just say okay, and you see what happens. It asks for the password. That means firewalls are good. What about Pradatta and Rahul? You got this screen?
No.
Yeah.
Who got it?
Yes, yes.
Pradatta, you have not got. That means something wrong with your firewall.
Correct. Yes.
Or something wrong with your source IP, whatever your netted system's IP is there, right? That IP. So you have to go to the edit inbound rule and again choose my IP and save it. Okay. So now you enter the password, Rahul.
Password which I have kept that time, right? With that password.
Yes.
Yeah.
So give that password and say okay. See the screen?
Yes, right. Got it.
Right. So we got connected here, right? Our database, like we have connected to database. So Pradatta, you tell me the status, what's happening?
Yeah, I'm just trying once again.
Yeah. Please try and confirm. Rahul, you got it?
Yeah, I entered in the same state.
Okay.
So this inbound port,
Yeah.
no, cannot connect to database server. Unable to connect to RDS MySQL. Okay. Please check MySQL on database. And right to connect. So it looks like the issue is with my security group.
Hmm?
The security group is, I mean, it looks different in my case. I
Okay.
don't know.
So what you have to do is you go to this RDS, right, database option. There you click on that, and then you see here VPC security group.
Yeah, I went there. It is showing
Okay.
as active. Yes.
Clicked on that, and then you
Yeah.
went here. Here you have that security group ID.
It's not highlighted. That's the issue. Security group ID.
Hmm.
I'll go back again. Security group here. Security group hyphen. This is not highlighted. I'm not.
You cannot click on this.
Yes, I am unable to click on that.
You have not selected that means.
No, I have
Still it
selected
is
that.
accessible. Yeah. So it's not showing anything. If you select it, it is not showing anything.
So in down this inbound rule, just go down.
Inbound rule. Shall I click on inbound rule?
Yes.
Okay. Now you click on edit, no? Click on
Yeah.
edit inbound rule.
Yes. Okay. Just click once.
Yes.
Okay. It is something is coming something different to me. I don't know why.
No problem. No problem. So what we will do, I'll give you control. You just become the host. 1 minute. So Pradatta, you are the host. You can share your screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
On my screen.
Mine is shared so far.
Yeah.
So once you share, it will not change. Yeah, perfect. Yes. Okay, so you are here. Click on the default -sg below, right side. Yeah,
Yes,
click on that.
okay.
Yeah. Once you click
It's
there,
already
no
open.
problem.
So this is unable to highlight. I don't know why.
Default VPC security group. Yeah, click on that. Perfect. Okay. Now just see which one is your. See, I see 2 default VPC security group you are having. 3 you are having.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I think for VPC 2, VPC 1 like that we were getting. No, maybe for that, no problem. Go down. Again, you begin from there where check the name again. Go back to RDS one more time. No, minimize this screen.
Can go to what is
Screen sharing is lost.
Screen sharing
last,
last, huh? Please share
Not
again.
seeing.
Okay.
Can't see actually.
Can see now?
Yeah.
Yep, now it is visible.
Okay. So I'll go again. Okay, this is default SG 37808, right? So I'll just open once again. 68378.
I don't know what's happening.
6837808. Yeah, it is the same.
Inbound.
So
Edit. Click on edit.
This appearance.
Yeah. Click on edit.
This appearance
It's
is
different.
different.
Yeah. They are changing. No, that's right. No problem. So click on that custom below second row. Custom. Yes.
Yeah.
Choose my IP.
Yeah, I did that.
Click on save.
Okay.
Okay.
I did already. I mean, did this same already. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. No problem. So now you take the endpoint one more time. Now go back to take that endpoint, copy, and then you go to that.
Okay, you can see my screen, right? Still?
Yeah. Now, after you selected, after that nothing.
Okay. Acha, then I have to share completely. Share screen. Whole screen. Okay. Now you can see.
Yeah, can see.
Okay. This is I copied.
Okay.
This is my
What is the username? Yeah.
SQL master.
Okay.
What is fine?
Say okay. Oh, something wrong. You have the same username, right? My
I'll just check.
firewall issue. This looks like more, but your password will come in clear text if you click on that show password. So username you can stop sharing and you can see that.
No, that's fine. Nobody's going to connect it. So.
Yeah.
Nothing official about it. So where should I check my password?
It was shown you have not taken.
Yes, I've taken that. Just
Okay.
the username is MySQL master only, but I cannot see that again, right?
Yeah. So now from here,
AWS.
connectivity and security tab, whatever it is showing, no, just see there.
I'll just do one thing. I'll just make it anywhere.
Okay, you try that. Hopefully same default as the. Not sure. You're typing it wrong. Q is becoming W here.
Yeah.
Couple of times becoming. So by chance you made my SWL master or something. Just try that once. I think it will connect now. Yeah, it will connect. So that was firewall, some kind of mismatch because of the system.
Yeah.
Some mismatch is happening because of that IP, no?
Yes. I even earlier also I have to made it anywhere. It's not taking my IP.
Okay, perfect. So let me.
I'll answer.
Yeah.
I think it's not asking for password because I already saved that password earlier.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So let me reclaim. Yeah, made me host already.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. So I can share my screen. Okay, I have taken the host privilege. So now I am the host, right? So my screen is visible to you, right?
Right. Yes.
Right. So this is what you have got. So you also got, right, Rahul, correct?
Yeah, Aris got it.
Correct. So you see here, no, you just click here or there, you'll see different things happening. You see this window. You see in the right top. Can you try that?
Yeah.
right? So just understand that if you just select this, this, and this as well, so you will have this kind of window. Just deselect that, that will be gone. Here you have like you see here, if any output or something, that will be shown here, right? In this you can just manage like this, right? In this left side here you see under schemas, right? You have that MySQL DB1. You see that?
Yeah.
See that MySQL DB1?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, what it tables, views, and all these things.
Yeah, so that MySQL DB1 is your database, right? So this is one of the initial database that you named there while
Creating
launching
that
your
database.
instance. Yeah, so it created a database for you, right? So if you, whenever you get a chance, you just go and see the options, whatever options you are having, right? So all those things are there. So here, just take a look at the table under that database.
Okay.
Right. So you just say right click on that. You have option for create table.
Yeah, it's there.
You just click on create table, right? See how it opens, right? You have all these features here. You can create a table, right? This is just taking much space. So I'm just, as of now, I'm just removing that. So now I have this kind of view. Just see, you got this kind of view,
Yeah, got it.
right?
It's reminding me for MySQL.
Right. So you can see
I
here.
studied these
studied?
things now. Yeah, that time, yes, when college time, I created tables, queries, and all these things in MySQL.
That is good actually. That is good.
So I think
See,
it's reminding me a little bit things to me.
yeah. So here you can create a table and then you can use that table. Here you have another option like right click, create table like. You just say create table like user. Just click on that. You have like option here, user
And put any name over here.
table, some name if you give. See how it looks. Username, email, password, create time like that, right? So you can create a table, right? Similar to something which is existing or something like you can choose. So you have username, some type of data, PK, some primary key, some value, not null, something unique, like that. Some options are there, right? So you can create a table and you can fetch the data from here. You can add more records. You can add lot of other things here, right? And you can make entry also, right? So how you can make entry? Just think and tell me. Find out some option, right? You can make it primary key. If you want username to be primary key, you can just make it primary key, or you can remove it. So you have the option, right? You can select it, you can modify it, you can put certain comments. You have all this. You can check the varchar data type. So all those features are available to you, right? So if you know the structured SQL query language, so you can do that as well, right? So you have query, right? And for running the query or something, you will have option, right? So you see query, right? You can just type here in the query, right? So you have SQL, right? Create a new SQL tab for executing queries. You can just click on that, right? You have this SQL script file, new query. So options are there. You just see, explore each and every option. Create a new table in active schema, create a new view, create a new stored procedure, right? Create a new function. So all those things are there, part of that features. So how you can write a query? For that, you just refer to SQL guidelines, right? So you can say like to use the database, you have command like use and the database. So you have say like MySQL DB is there, right? So you can just drag also here like this. See, I just dragged it and it came here. Use MySQL DB1. Saw it?
Yeah.
So you can just end by this semicolon. Use MySQL DB1, and you can use that select statements and all, right? Select something like this. You might have heard. From what is the table? Use a table or something, right?
Name of the table.
Table that where are that user table or something. So you can say like select that user table or something. And here you can just say apply that this table, create table, this create table. You just apply. So execute statement or something. You just say finish, right? So now it will be visible to you. You see, we have not done that, so it is not visible. So you have those that table available, user table. Now you run that, select asterisks from user table, right? You select like that, and then you just click on this. Either if you want to run the selected block, you can select and run, or if you just want to run everything, see here option, execute the statement under the keyboard cursor, execute the selected portion of the or everything. So you can run like this, and try to show you the output. So no data is there, so no output. Correct, no? Correct. So
Yeah, correct.
you can use some command, right? Use let that be there, my database. I just drag it here, so like that. You simply say like that. You can say like insert into, right? Insert into table name, like that. Some keyword is there, right? What is the table name? User table. So I just drag it here. So insert into user table. Now that is having, so it's showing some problem. I don't know what happened. So insert looks like no. That doesn't matter actually. Insert into that table name. That command should work. What is the table name? User table. Right. I don't know why it is showing like that. Okay, let's see what error it gives. Insert into table name is the option actually. So maybe I don't have to put that. No, still it is having some problem. So if it is in red, no, that means something, some issue in your structured query language.
No, something you have to put some values, na, insert into user table values, some then only.
Yes, I think it is waiting for more things to
values,
take,
yeah, values, and you put some values, then it will insert.
Yeah. So what value you want to put? What all things are there? Username is there, right?
Yeah.
So I say user1, then email address, right? I'll put as comma
Email ID.
separated.
Email ID, yeah.
Email at say like something abcd.com. Then what else?
Password.
Some password, and then now what? Some password, some value. Okay, then
Create time.
Time, I don't know. 12 o'clock. It's coming in red or something.
You have to close the parenthesis. Close the parenthesis and semicolon.
Yeah.
Parenthesis. Close the parenthesis.
Oh, I missed that. Okay. Now?
Oh, still it is giving the error.
Something coming in like that. So
Yeah.
I think it might be looking for this database name also there, probably. So I'll just put that as well, right? So just, yeah, see, that is the problem, I think. You see?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Something is,
But still it is red.
Oh, so this it doesn't want. Here there is a problem. Here also it doesn't want, looks like. So this number may be giving the problem, or this space may be giving the problem. This space I removed. Now what?
Maybe inverted commas or
This double quote.
Yeah, double quotes.
Yeah. I also forgot actually not using. I'm also not from database. So
Now it has gone. See, it will go this time.
hopefully, let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah, it is gone. Gone. It is already gone. See, gone. And semicolon.
Oh.
Semicolon.
Yeah, last one not required, right?
Yes, yeah.
He did.
Semicolon
is-
not needed. Not needed. Not needed. It will run. It will run.
Okay, let's see if it runs. If it doesn't
Yeah,
run,
it will
then
run. It didn't give error, right? Yeah.
one row affected, one warning is
One
there
row.
something.
Warning is there, but it is affected. Means values as warning has come.
Oh, this number is big actually.
Number
out
is
of range.
actually no.
Yeah, so no warning now. Correct?
No. It is see 1200 ना ये inverted commas ये जो है ना inverted commas जो बना रखे हैं आपने दो 1200 पे ही हटा दीजिए 1200 पे जो लगा रखे हैं ना ये 1200 के पीछे और आगे जो दो लगा रखे हैं ये हटा दो आप.
Okay, that is a
ये
number.
हटा दो हाँ और वो इधर हाँ नंबर और यहाँ से भी हटा दो अब आप करिए अब नहीं आना चाहिए.
Oh, it is coming.
It is still coming.
Let me clear this one. No option to clear. Okay. Okay, let's see. So what it is saying, just see that. Insert into MySQL, this is a one row affected, one warning. 1265 data truncated for column create time at row. So 1265 data truncated actually. Oh, data truncated for this column. So
आप छोटा वैल्यू दीजिए या तो
time is like, I don't know what it is looking for, some particular format or something, I don't know, 1200 like that it is looking for. Oh, some error is still coming. So if I don't put that, then there is a problem, right? Then there is a problem.
अब error आ गया.
Now you got an error, right? So if you want to add like this, you have to mention the column actually.
अच्छा.
Column you have to mention. See, if you are entering value everywhere, let me enter null only then. Null.
Comma basically we are using to separate the value.
So in the table, how many columns are there?
In our table, 4 only.
4 only. Okay.
Yeah. Insert into the one.
ऐसा करिए अभी भी आ रहा है.
Create time, some at row number 1 something is coming with the time. This time, no, fourth one. So that is only coming. So we have to look at the type of that column.
Haris, can you put the time? Can you put the time in 24 hours format and see once?
24 hours format. Leave it. So let's not get into that. Okay.
It's only warning actually. ये कोई error नहीं है, warning आ रहा है बस वो.
हाँ, correct.
वो affect हो जाएगा, row तो affect हो रहा है. तो जहाँ भी आपका डेटा जाना है वो जाएगा वहाँ पे. वार्निंग आने तो वार्निंग को क्या है?
Okay. 01 01. Okay. Something may be there. So you understood the concept, right? So how we can connect to the database, how we can create a table. You can just put some column or something, right? And in that column you can just put some values, right? So and then you can run it, right? So you just want
ये यूजर टेबल में दिखाएगा भी, ये जो डेटा भी डला है ना, ये यूजर टेबल को शो करें, शो यूजर टेबल कहीं से होगा.
हाँ.
वो डेटा दिखना चाहिए. ये जो भी
okay. So just tell me how to run that. Select.
I think select star
from
ये यूजर टेबल 1 जो भी था अभी आपका यूजर टेबल. हाँ, तो अब इसको रन करेंगे तो जो अभी आपने डाला है वो आना चाहिए. ये देखिए आ गया ना, ये कुछ यूजर 1 6-7 बार आपने.
Oh, this format it is looking for hyphen.
या अदरवाइज वो डेटा जा रहा है उसमें.
Okay. It's looking for 0000, then hyphen. Like
this
that it is asking.
Yeah.
This SQL is very interesting, Haris. But you know, I have done that when I was college time, and it's very interesting. Just type the command, run it, execute it, see the output on below screen only. So, but actually I forgot the
get happy also.
So whatever you are doing, it's visible to you on the same place only. You don't need to go anywhere and write command, see the output there only. But actually, since doing not from last since 6-7 years, so I have forgot the completely. I have
Yeah.
to
So
go back and check the commands and all these things.
the
And I
only
doesn't
thing is
belong to
our
software
time.
engineer things, so I am completely not using these things.
Yeah. So you can just select, and you can just now you can again insert into, right? Insert into what? Table name, right?
Yeah,
Table
table
name.
name.
Insert into table name. What?
Values.
Oh, again, that database I have mentioned, still it is not considering that database. Initially, I mentioned no, that database, it is still not considering. So I'll just
Dot.
put dot, insert into this
Values.
values, and then you have to put a bracket, right?
Yeah, bracket. Inverted commas में आएगा.
Okay. Now we'll put that in a hyphen format. We'll see username, user2, and then what we'll put.
Sorry, Harish,
Yep.
but I'm just trying to understand why are we doing this, completely, getting into the MySQL and doing this. Anyways, we will not be able to.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So this is something for understanding, right? For understanding the purpose, right? You can go there and how we were doing like Apache or something we were installing, right, on the EC2, right? So simply like that.
Database itself is a huge thing. I think testing tak dhang se nahi ho paega. We don't even have this module. So
Yep. Fine. Perfect. I got it. So let's this is enough for now. Like, so you know how to connect to the database. So that is the main purpose. So thanks for coming back to the topic, right? So we have been looking at how we can get into that RDS. How from RDS we can go and connect to the database, and from the database how we can create the table, how we can run the structured query language, some kind of table or something if you just create. So just for your information sake or something, that's it. So now look at the modification of the instance that we are having, right? So we have this database instance, right? If you want to modify this, right, you have option to click on the modify, right? You click on the modify database instance, right? It will show you the details, right? So just all of you can see that modify database instance RDS MySQL 1. Here you see DB engine name, right? So you have all this the instance identifier, password, right? New master password if you want to give, right? So DB instance size, can we change it? Tell me.
Yeah, we can.
Right. So you have the options, right, to do what kind of any changes or kind of any scaling, right? So you can do certain modifications by clicking on the modify DB instance button, right? So this is how you can do. So this is just, I just wanted to just seek your attention here. Now, in order to get rid of it, you can just select it and tell me where you can have the option to delete under the actions, right? So you can just select that. To confirm deletion, type delete me here, and you can just click on delete. Okay, perfect. So we are familiar with how to get into how to create MySQL instance, how we can run it, right? And similar thing is Aurora as well, right? So how you do that Aurora while it is getting deleted, just take a look. Just click on create database, right? Now in that you have the option for Aurora, right? So similar, you'll have certain options, right? So the only thing is you have to choose Aurora. In place of MySQL, you have to choose Aurora, right? And then you have the options, capacity type, serverless. Okay, Santosh is coming back. So here you can choose the Aurora engine, production, dev or test, whatever options you are choosing, right? So database 1, username, password, exactly the similar thing, right? How you have done the MySQL part, right? And you click on create database, and then you have the Aurora available to you, right? So you can simply make that access here also. You should have that option. Somewhere you should have that option, right? To make it publicly available. Somewhere you should have that option, like how we were having single multi-master. You see here multi-master option that I talked about one time. Supports multiple writer instances. Uday, you're there?
I am here, Harish.
Yeah. So you see this multi-master option here with
Yeah.
this Aurora supports multiple writer instances. So master means where supports multiple writer instances connected to the same storage volume. This is a good option for when continuous writer availability is required. You see multiple masters writing to the same storage volume. Got it? Active case.
Yeah.
Right? So that feature you are having here with Aurora, right? So that's a really very powerful feature with Aurora, right? So you just whenever you get a chance, you just try to work with Aurora, right? Now it's taking some time. It will get deleted, right? So let's go back, right? So in Aurora we saw, right, we have the MySQL, PostgreSQL, right? So these options, and then you have DynamoDB. So we discussed about NoSQL, right?
Yes.
So this is one example, good example for NoSQL database service, right? So here, it will be key value and document database type, right? So in document database type, it will be like plain document like JSON or something like that. So that will be accessible. Sometimes applications will be using it, so it will be application friendly, right? So it will have very high performance. Very high performance means single digit millisecond performance, right? So huge performance, right? And it will have those again mainly it will be EBS only, right? So under EBS it will be having high performance SSD volumes attached, right? And it will be fully managed, right? Fully managed multi-region, right? So that is the important thing, right? So we don't have to provision anything. It is fully managed. It will be having multi-master, right? This option. So it will be fault tolerant, right? So it will be, we can replicate this to multiple availability zones and multiple regions also, multi-region. Highly durable, inbuilt security, all those things because of in-memory caching option also there, right? So because of that, you have like internet scale applications can use it, right? So it can handle trillions of requests in a day, right? So very much
This is also serverless, is it?
see here also you have kind of fully managed, right? So you will have access to only what NoSQL service only, right? So you will have only the code, right? So it will be also kind of nothing to be managed by you, so kind of that. But this will be this, you can keep it running. So it's not like you have it's coming up for some time and it's going like that. So it's the only thing how you are having that that relational database. In place of that, you can go for this DynamoDB. Got it? So it won't be like per second or something like that. It will be kind of consistent use if you are having, right? So it will be like kind of mainly gaming applications will be there, right? Where it requires too much of very less latency and very high performance, IoT, etc., right? So for that, it will be a great use case. So it won't be like that. What you call? What you were studying, dear? With what you are comparing, Shweta?
Serverless.
Yeah, no. So it won't be like that. It will be. It's not like you are running it quickly and then you are not using it. So it will be kind of, you will have the kind of normal database where you will have very fast kind of service, very high speed no access you require. Some kind of web applications or something you can use it. Making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so it will be like, but you will have access to table only. So that is the thing. Now I'll just show you how where we can get that. So this DynamoDB, just go to the console, all of you.
Yes, yeah.
So on the console, right, we just try Dynamo. This was DynamoDB option was not there, right, in the RDS. Here you see it will have independent existence, managed MySQL, managed SQL. So NoSQL, managed NoSQL database. Amazon DynamoDB is a fast and flexible NoSQL database service for all applications that need consistent single-digit millisecond latency at any scale. Its flexible data model and reliable performance make it a great fit for mobile, web, gaming, ad tech, IoT, and many other applications. Right? And now, do you get option for creating that database? So I have just know how we were connecting to database and creating table, right? So before creating table, how many things we did? Correct, no? So that also you don't have to do, right? So simply create table here, right? You can delete, right, Rahul?
Yeah, Harish.
So simply you are creating a table directly.
Right, primary key and all these things from there.
Yes. So simply you are creating a table. Just you give some name, Dynamo table.
Yeah.
1. Correct, no? Dynamo table 1 something. So you are calling it as primary key, right? You want to give some name for the primary key. Say like I say UID.
User ID, yeah, user ID.
And I just keep it string only, or I keep it number.
User
Just make
ID
it
or
number. Yeah.
student ID, whatever related to your table, you can make someone as a primary key.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So like that, you can just choose default settings. Provide the fastest way to get started with your table. You can modify these default settings now, or alter your table once it is created or something. Right? See, by default you have nothing. Simply you gave a name or something, and you click on create, it will get created only. So, but you just remove that default setting. Remove that option.
Okay.
So just wanted to show you, right, what other some features are there, right? See, secondary index, add index type, partition key, sort key, projected attributes, read write capacity. So you see this read write capacity, read write capacity mode can be changed later as well. It says provisioned free tier eligible and on demand also, right? So you have option for provisioned one or for on demand. You see provisioned read write capacity mode, provision. If you just choose on demand, so that will be gone. See, choose this, then it is visible. If you just choose this, it is gone. So what is happening here? It has some read capacity unit and write capacity unit. For our free tier, there will be certain limitations. Something will be given some 2025. Something will be given some units will be given to us free. That's why it is telling free tier eligible means you can choose this, but under the limitations, whatever read capacity and write capacity units they are giving, under that WCU, RCU we call it. So within that range, you can have the utilization. So you can use up to that. So provision capacity, read capacity units 5, 5, like that if you are choosing, and then it says estimated cost like this. You can do a calculation. So just choose on demand, right? Right. So it's not like one read or something. So just understand that one read capacity unit or one write capacity unit is not like one read request or one write request, right? Got it? It will depend on the size of the item, right? So if you have some like 2 KB item or 4 KB file or something, right? Or you have 20 KB file. So depends on that, right? So how many RCUs are consumed, how many read capacity units are consumed from your like a limit, or how many write capacity units are consumed, right? It will be calculated based on the size of the files, right? So there will be one API call to the database for reading the data, right? Or there will be one API call to the database for writing the data, right? So one API call means one read request, one API call for writing means one write request, right? So based on that, it will be maybe one write capacity unit may be equal to one write request, or maybe one that call that is happening may be equal to 2 write request also, depending on the size of the file. If the file is bigger, then 2 write capacity unit will be gone for you. Got my point? So like that it is calculated. So for now, anyways, like we are choosing on demand, right? So not applicable because read write capacity mode is on demand. So we have chosen on demand. So demand based on the use. So we are not using. So again, this is also free tier, eligible only for us. Now encryption at rest. You see that server side encryption settings for your DynamoDB table to help protect data at rest. So here you have default, the key is owned by DynamoDB. You are not charged any fee for using this, right? Customer managed that key, CM case, right? So you have KMS, customer managed key, or you have that AWS managed key also. So you just see the difference. Just try to relate and tell me, what do you understand? What do you understand? KMS?
It is
For what?
managed by us. That is
Key
customer.
management service,
customer.
we were seeing, that one feature, KMS.
Yeah, yeah.
Now it
It is
says
managed
customer
by
managed
customer managed.
master key.
CMK.
Customer managed customer master
Key,
key. Here
yes.
it is AWS managed customer master key, right? So
Yeah.
who is managing here? Customer only managing. Here who is managing?
Correct.
AWS managing,
AWS is
right?
managing. Yeah, correct.
So we were seeing no type of that customer managed key, like that master key. What kind of things were there? Symmetric, asymmetric.
Right.
Correct, no? So there will be some, just try to go through that KMS and the encryption basics, right? So I will be sharing the link, right? That is there in my deliverable URLs. So just go through the links and try to understand, right, what these keys are, not only with respect to DynamoDB, but as a whole, right? So what is that, what is that symmetric key? What do you mean by asymmetric key, right? Whether it is managed by, what is the meaning of managed by AWS? How, if you are managing, then what all things you have to take care of? You have to be responsible for the security, right? However, you don't have to pay. What about the pay fee, right? Whether you have to pay the same fee, right? If it is managed by AWS, what are the benefits, right? So whether they can see our key, whatever is there or not. Right? So just try to go through the thing, right? One more time, just revise it, right? And keep it in your memory, right? So by default, we are having this one. We just click on create. So that key table is being created, you see. right? All of you got it? This one I think everyone can get.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So see stream details, stream enable, no view type, manage stream. So that is like any kind of changes that happens in the table, right? Say like some kind of creation or some kind of deletion, some kind of updation. So any kind of changes will be happening, right? So this stream will be capturing those kind of events, whatever kind of things are. So that is stream detail. Table details, you look table name that you gave, UID, that primary key you have given, primary short key, nothing. Point in time recovery is disabled, encryption. So default manage encryption, you can change things whatever you wish, right? Item count, so when it was created and all those details are there, right? So if you go to these items, go to the item tab, all of you please.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember how no, we have been trying to add something in the table, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So here also you have option, right? So here also you have option, right, to add some item, right? So you can, yeah, you see here scan and query, two options are there now. See that?
Yes.
So here also you have option to add things, right, to the table. Create item you can do, right? You just see some create item, you have the option, right? So you have UID number, you have some, you can put some value, say 1. Seeing it?
Yeah, it's there.
So you can add a few more things right here. Just see plus,
Plus sign, yeah.
append. Now next thing you want string. Now you say user name. You can give some value, right? Okay, like similar to that, how we were doing, right? See, number, mobile, give some number, right? Append. So like that, you can here also you can add the things. You can simply say save, right? So you have added no certain things here, right? And how you can see query, search based on what?
It's already there, Harish. I think whatever we have added, it's visible to us on the videos. Yeah. See, yes, mobile number.
Yeah, correct. So now you want to add some filter. You want to search, correct? So you can just enter, say like by UID if you want to search. So as of now only one is there, so maybe I'll put one more, 2, right? And then I'll say like now I'll say like string, I'll say address, and I'll say like 1 2 3 comma ABC street, and I'll just say save, right? And then I want to query based on say like number 2, right? So you have start search, so enter attribute, address, no records. What is wrong? Address I have not added. UID. What happened? So I'll remove this. Okay. Now I'll simply say start search. It's saying 2, address is 1 2 3 something, address like this only I have time, right? So now if I'm mentioning here 2, if I'm just mentioning here 1, right, and then I'm searching, so it's giving me like this user, right? So I can add say like something, So it depends on what kind of data you're putting. Based on that, you can search. So what kind of, as of now, I think I don't have much data. This is unique only, right? UID is unique 1 and 2. And then I have username here. I don't have mobile. So I'll put, maybe, I can modify that mobile or something. So what you saw is whenever I'm just putting some data here, right? So how it is happening, how I kept the data, right? 1 I'm searching, 2 I'm searching. So now it should give me 2, right? I'm searching for 2. See. So I'm searching for UID number 1, 2, then it's giving me 2, right? I'm searching for, say, like 1, it's giving me 1. So under 1, you see mobile and username are there. Under 2, you see, right, I have the address. You got something? What I want to tell?
Yeah, correct.
Is it structured data?
No.
So somewhere I'm putting something and somewhere it is taking something else. So can you do this in relational database?
Yeah, we have to create one more address.
No, we can't do.
It will be like kind of how it is like different column only, no?
Yeah.
Correct.
This column is not there for the other one, right?
Correct. So you have to create same type of data so that you can search.
Yeah. So no relation between column and row, right? So like that also you can do. Got it? So it's like kind of NoSQL here, unstructured or less structured, or kind of some kind of data where we don't have so much of rigidity. So kind of some flexibility, some key, some value, right? So those kind of features are there. So just wanted to emphasize that this is a NoSQL database, right? So here, kind of you have like, but this is managed one. So this is managed by AWS. So you just have to create a table and use it. That's it. So nothing more than that. Just a table, and then simply you used it. So if you just go to that DynamoDB and then you just see here tables. So it will be visible here, right? So you have the option here directly to delete the table. Let's just have to type delete, and then you can just delete that table. Table is being deleted, right? So if you take a look at some other aspects, right? So you have something called data warehouse. So few things are there where you require some information, some kind of concept, right? So I'll be just explaining about that. So just take a look. You heard about data warehouse?
Yes, Harish.
Okay. So
Yeah, also me also.
what is that data warehouse?
Say, you can
For
say
business
like
intelligence, right?
uh,
Some kind of data management for kind of business intelligence. You might have
business
heard about
requirement.
some Google Analytics or something. Google
For the
Analytics,
analytics.
correct? No?
Big
Yeah.
data also, I think.
Web analytics service given by Google, right?
Yep.
So you have that who is so Google. You go for Google Analytics, right? And then who is browsing your website, for how long they are there on your website, how many pages they are opening in a session, right? What is the duration for each session? All those data you can get, right?
That's
So this is like nowadays based on so much of competition in the market, right? So this is nowadays used for systematic. This is not a new concept, that warehouse. It's very old concept, but how it is used in cloud, that makes the major difference. How it was like earlier used and how it is useful now. So that is the way it works is very different. So much of systematically they will be analyzing the computational thing, and they will be doing all those computation of whatever data they are getting, right? So the main purpose is huge amount of historical data, right? So it will take the huge amount of historical data and do the analysis, right? So you see informed decision making. So you will be informed for any business, right? You will have the information for taking a decision whether you want to launch a product or not, whether you want to do something in that particular region or not. So all those kind of business decisions you can take, right? Right, based on this kind of analysis done by data warehouse, right? So consider data from many sources, right? So it's not from one source, from many sources you can consolidate the data, right? And you can do computation on all the data, right? So data quality, consistency, accuracy, right? All those things will be ensured. Separation of analytics processing from transactional database improves performance of both the systems, right? So here what it does is it will centralize and consolidate all the data coming from different sources, right? And data warehouse will have the capacity, analytical capacity it will have, right? And it will allow the companies to get the business insights, right? So that they can do the informed decision making, right? So very much crucial for the business to stay competitive, right? So this is about that, and then you have the Redshift, right? Data warehouse. So this is something offered by our Amazon, right? So this is, as you see, fast, cost effective, and simple solution, right? And Amazon claims that as compared to the other database warehouses available in the market, right? So this is 10 times faster than all of them. So like that they claim. So you can understand if they are claiming, right? So it will be having, it will be using that machine learning, right? And it will have a parallel architecture, which is quite huge. Parallel architecture will be there for doing the computation in parallel, right? So the hardware will be optimized for what? Doing the computation, right? And there will be result set caching, the concept of result set caching, right? So what will happen in that? Whatever is the result coming out of the analysis, whatever computation is done for a given set of data, right? You have done certain analysis, and whatever is the result, that will be cached and kept. If similar analysis, similar thing happens, right? So it can be taken from the cache for future use. So how you have seen, you will in your system will have RAM and the cache, right? So whatever file is getting stored in the hard disk. So when you try to access it from some application or from somewhere, if you try to access some file, so it will be taken into RAM. In the RAM it will be there, right? So that it can be directly accessed by the application one more time if it requires the same data. So that is called caching. So whatever result is coming, that will be there in the memory, right? In the cache, right? It will not go to the physical storage, because again, if you want to retrieve from the physical storage, it has to come to the memory, and then only it will be. So it will take some time to get the data from the storage, right? So because of that, you will have the feature to keep it cached. The result set, you call it result set, that result will be cached. Getting it? So the setup is easy, right? This Redshift, and you can manage it easily, right? So you have the options for making it automatic, right? And you can monitor it, and you can scale it, and price wise it will be like kind of 25 cents per hour, like that. So cost effective as well, right? Depends on what kind of requirement you are having, and scalability if you talk about, so it's highly scalable, kind of throughout the year. If you use it, maybe you might be end up paying say like $1,000 or something, right? So say like 1 terabyte of data you're using, right? So maybe $1,000. So based on that, you can just see how much you can do the calculation, right? So where we can use it? where we can use this data warehouse Redshift? Tell me. You all are there with me?
Anywhere where the analytics is required,
Yeah.
we should use this data warehouse.
Yes.
Like, having, building up a business case wherein, you are reading through how,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So wherever you require some kind of business insight, you just apply it, right? So maybe like for getting kind of any interactive analysis, or kind of you want to create a dashboard and you just do analysis and want to watch it in the dashboard, or you want to just get the some particular report out of it. So you do some analysis on the data and get the reports at the highest with the least possible gap timeline. So
So
quickly
this
you can get the report.
basically also kind of database, but it has got some logics, incorporated into it, and
Yes,
some languages which can
machine
send us a
learning.
query, machine learning sort of thing. Yeah.
Yes. So you have machine learning, and the machines, that computation is there. So that is like no kind of huge, massive parallel architecture that will have. So
Okay.
too much of computation done on the data, so that it is massive. Parallel means you can understand like multiple no hardware optimized machines will be running together. Kind of.
What is the AWS using to set up this data warehouse architecture? I mean, what kind of machines?
That is something not very much evident, right? But very huge kind of compute optimized systems they are using. Compute optimized. You have seen the instances, like when you go and see the memory optimized and all. So there you'll find compute optimized. So that will be like kind of especially for huge number of CPUs will be there, right? And again all SSDs and all those kind of storage, but huge RAM also will be there, so that things whatever result sets come, that will be lying in the RAM itself. So it will be highly available, and in parallel it will be there. So